It is National Minority Mental Health Awareness Month, a time to highlight the critical need for discussion around overcoming the impact of racial trauma and pressures in society. And joining me now in Studio 61 is Shawniel Chamanlal, the founder and CEO of Healing Springs Wellness Center. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Shawniel, elaborate a little bit more on what mental limiting beliefs are, particularly from racial trauma, and how people can begin to overcome.
Yeah, so mental limiting beliefs are negative thoughts or beliefs that really can impact our personal development and achievements. And for communities of color, it can really create these feelings of inadequacy and impact your self-esteem because of those societal pressures. So being able to reach out to support such as Healing Springs, we are located in Plantsville, we utilize techniques such as cognitive behavioral therapy and EMDR to challenge those beliefs and create emotional resilience.
How does cultural empowerment contribute to that healing process?
Cultural empowerment really celebrates your cultural identity and really helps to create that community strength. So when you are dealing with these challenges, you can really lean into those supports and not feel isolated.
And what's the best way for people to do that more frequently and really work that into their regular daily lives?
Well, one, I can say to know that you don't need to do this alone, because sometimes this can really feel isolating. And when you are dealing with these stressors, leaning into those supports, leaning into those friendships, leaning into therapy practices that really support cultural sensitivity in their care will help you to build those coping skills and help you to heal.
Now, holistic healing is a real strong approach with the center. Talk a little bit more about what that is and how you do that.
Holistic approach really helps you to really lean into the whole person, mind, body, and spirit, because we are all interconnected. And so being able to utilize such supports, such as holistic approaches, will help you to really process your trauma. We utilize EMDR, which is a trauma treatment, and we also utilize mindfulness and Reiki, which promotes relaxation, self-awareness, and helps you to regulate your emotions. So for communities of color, when you are able to really understand what's happening in your body and your physical health, it really helps you to heal and feel empowered
And
on your growth.
you mentioned EMDR. For people who aren't familiar, talk a little bit more about how that works and what it is.
Yeah, so it's very lengthy. It's called eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. It was started to be used for veterans who are dealing with PTSD because when you deal with trauma, it gets stored in your body, in your emotions, and you have those negative, challenging beliefs. So being able to desensitize those memories and install more positive beliefs, you're able to navigate the world and have more emotional resilience.
And you've seen a lot of positive impacts from this treatment.
It really accelerates your healing
Yeah.
compared to traditional therapy, and it has been life-changing for me and my practice. Majority of us really focus on EMDR and has impacted our clients greatly.
And that's just one of the many therapies that you use. Talk a little bit more about this center if people aren't familiar with it.
Yes. So we create a safe and supportive space to heal, and it's a very spa-like environment. We have a team of 15 therapists and wellness professionals, and we really focus on mental health treatment, nutrition, and Reiki healing. So you can really, it's like your one-stop shop for mind, body, and spirit. And we're located in Plantsville, Connecticut.
And what's the best way for people to get involved and find more information?
Yeah, so you can visit us at healingspringswellness.com, and we have a lot of good resources, not only our mental health services, but we have amazing blogs and quizzes so you can really understand who you are and seek the support. And we love to match you with the most appropriate therapist. We have a very diverse team, so we have what you're looking for.
Oh, the therapy options sound really interesting.
Thank you.
And beneficial. Shawniel, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate you coming in and talking about this important topic.